Today I'm going to be speaking to Angela Leon, a regulatory compliance manager in Boston. We're going to be talking about any challenges she's faced and any advice she'd give to other women in renewables. So the first question I wanted to ask was, why did you choose a career in renewable energy?
Interesting question. So I've been passionate about sustainability my whole life. So by training, I'm environmental engineer, and then I came to the US like 9 years ago, where I studied actually sustainability in grad school.
Okay.
And I was not sure how to, like, my experience back in my country, I'm Colombian. It was with sustainable agriculture. It was business development, agriculture, sustainability.
Yeah.
But when I moved to the US, I had this challenge, which was, how can I continue working in something like environmentally friendly?
Okay.
Understanding that my career in Colombia is not gonna help me here anymore because I was in a different environment. So then, by chance, I ended up right after grad school. I ended up having a job offering compliance for an energy company.
Okay.
I didn't know what compliance was at that time, but as I was in the works, I loved it, and I felt very proud about the fact that it was renewable energy.
So can you tell us a bit more about what your job entails and what you do?
Yeah, so let's say one of the main functions of my role is to, let me go back. So energy is highly regulated. Energy sector is highly regulated. So we have different regulatory agencies that oversee our activities or business. From federal level, there is going to be the RTO, ISOs level, state level. So many layers of it. So compliance, depending on what type of business we are doing and where we are doing business, we need to comply with each jurisdiction.
Okay.
That's what we do, making sure that our company can continue their business in every jurisdiction that they work.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. And if you faced any challenges in your experiences so far as a woman, has there been any kind of, because obviously the renewable sector is quite saturated with men, so it can be quite difficult with such a small percentage of women in the industry.
Yes, exactly that. Like when I just joined the industry, I quickly realized that there is a relatively low percentage of female workers in this industry compared with other industries. I always wondered why.
Yeah.
So then I kind of tried to deep dive on that. So I asked other women, like, what are their thoughts about this, and also there are information out there.
Yeah.
So I found out that, like, let's say two big factors are, there is a lack of career mobility.
Okay.
An advancement for women compared to other sectors. So this is from other women's perspective. This is from the information out there, and I can tell.
Yeah.
So that is gonna affect retention and also attraction to this market.
Yeah.
To this sector. And also I have seen out there reports about gender wage gaps. And it seems that in the energy sector are greater than in other sectors. So I love to understand that. Yeah, that's information out there, and makes sense why women do not feel that attracted to this sector if there is a clear gap.
Yeah. And what percentage of the renewable workforce would you say is female?
So in the trading side, energy is really low.
Yeah.
It's Very, very low. I would say 1 out of 10.
Really? Okay.
1 out of 7.
Yeah.
Interestingly, in my company is the first time that I see that a little more equal, that
Yeah.
gap.
That's good.
But it's something that I said out there because it's not the common.
Yeah.
And in high positions, I think it will be 1 out of 5.
Mm.
And I also work with like facility managers, people in the sites.
Yeah.
So it's also a very low percentage of female workers there.
Yeah. Well, I found the percentage of women in the workforce and it's 32%. So we really want to try and inspire more women to join the workforce. So leading on from that, I wanted to ask you what you think could be improved to promote more female leaders to join the workforce.
I think that we, as women already in the sector, we shall become role models and mentors for women out there and give them the tools to like face real-time situations like tough negotiations, crucial conversations, to demand fairness.
Yeah.
I personally had a great mentor in my previous company, who is still my mentor now. And I have a mentor in my current company. And I'm saying, women out there, it makes a huge difference in your career, having someone that supports you.
Yeah, so I agree, definitely.
Ask for it. You don't have to wait for someone to say, I want to be your mentor. Ask for it.
Yeah. And do you have any advice you would give to women who are considering a career in renewable energy?
The only thing I can say from my experience is that it's a fun sector to be. It's a fun place to be. There is so much going on. Energy is a role model for innovation, for progression.
Yeah.
So you want to be there.
Yeah.
It's fast-paced. You learn every day. It offers job security. And it's just, to me, it's a lot of, I feel accomplished being in the renewable sector.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. And is there anything else you'd like to touch on in terms of just for the future of renewable energy? Do you have any thoughts on that, on where we might be in the next few years?
I'm just very optimistic. I think we are innovating, we are progressing, and this could be reflected also in gender gaps. Yeah. So I'm just very optimistic. I know that we are in a good path, and personally, I'm gonna continue contributing to that, and it's everyone's responsibility to do so as well.